Ndị be anyị ngwadalụ dị nnenu anyị si ka ụbọchị nkịta mana na anyị na mma anyị si ka nkonye chiri ya zerụkwa dịka o si dị ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si wee na-ewetara ya bụ ozi nje gị n'ugbu a gbasịta maka ya bụ ife na-eme na Eastern Region and the entire nation. Please pay attention to this update anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uruchi nkịta. Alright, ozi ewetara unu bụ according to the Biafran activist wetara ya bụ ozi as he quote: breaking news: serve Nigeria and come back in shame. A shocking prophecy by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As one of the top officials exposes his painful experience while serving Nigerian army as a soldier. Here the news in details. All right, quick one. Kabap ni osumundem utanunya bozi. Aji makawe beniru akono bosin kitabiko. Tontina na diki ya bi figese Ria Chalifa Oku. Over to you.
Kidnappings that are happening all over Nigeria. How do you think this can be combated properly?
All this kidnapping, all these things, police, see, if police want to track you within 2 seconds, they will do it.
Not even soldiers.
The government have hands. They are the terrorists. That is why a General Bill Bulama come out and said a repentant Boko Haram can become the president. Do you know how insulting that it is? Look at where soldiers are staying. Dogs cannot even stay. So as it is now, no weapon on earth can penetrate me. No poison, because I'm a python in the spiritual realm. Do you even know what they call soldier? It's a selfless service. My life for millions.
Do you think Nigerian army can defeat Boko Haram?
Within 1 month, 2 months. The question is very funny, but yes.
So what is holding you guys? I mean, you used to be active in the Nigerian military.
What is holding us is the government, the federal government. They are using the Boko Haram as their agents.
How sure are you?
I'm very sure. And I have they have my phone. Up to now, they refuse to give me my phone. That since 2020, they are arrested. They saw all the facts. One instance, they send us to go and capture Kalabarige. That is 3 Battalion, Gamborungala. Our then CEO, Lieutenant Colonel Patrick Omoke, is aware of this. When we went for that attack, because they did not even know that we would reach that particular hour, but we were determined and we reached that place. We saw 3 government Prado Jeep with government plate number. After 2 to 4 days, cannot say we don't know their whereabouts again. We wanted to even set it ablaze, wanted to video it, and they gave us order that we should leave it. They have reason that they have this, that it was hijacked, it was do this. Up to today, I believe nobody will say anything about that. It was on my phone. They tried to damage it. I was using a Johnny M7 power. I made the security capture that they deleted it, but it will still come back. That is why they did not give me my phone. They tendered it as S-bits in court.
What are some of the experiences you had in the military? You say you served for, is it 10 years?
12 years before I was maliciously retired, but I'm 14 years now. I'm still serving.
Why do you have all this on your face, first of all? A lot of people will be confused, so tell them yourself.
Okay, I'm a traditionalist. I was born into a Christian family, but I was not convinced because I'm a man of integrity. I believe in conviction. I'm a pragmatic person, so I don't believe in fairy tales. First, they have told me stories about Jesus. I've heard stories about Muhammad, but I don't know them. I've read the Bible when I was arrested. For 3 good years, I took my time to study the Bible. I noticed that the Christians, they preach what they don't practice. So I just have to come to a stage and say, no, I will worship what I believe in. So I went to the village to really ask about our tradition. And that was how I began to get the guidance about our African tradition. Now, there's something I want to let you to understand. I did not grow up in the village, but I will boast, and I'll put it as a challenge, that I know the history of Igala, Ibaji, Igbo, and Idoma more than any other man today. Because after I went and did sacrifice to appease my ancestors, to forgive me, that I was born foolish and I was indoctrinated by my parents. That was why I abandoned them. I didn't know about the whole thing, because me, I was born with thread. That is the significance, that it shows that this is a symbol that I was choosing to worship my ancestors as a chief priest. But my parents hid this from me. They're supposed to be calling me Egbunu. The Igala, the Ibaji, they don't understand about this. But they hid all these things from me because they don't want me to go to the tradition, to practice the tradition. I've suffered humiliations ever since I started, since 2023, when they released me, that I started as a traditionalist, because I am not convinced with all this strange religion. I don't know Jesus, I don't know Muhammad, but I know my ancestor, Idakmeni Lady Wiofo and Oreli. I know them.
All right, so Mr. You say they call you Egbunu, Abi?
Egbunu.
All right.
That is my spiritual identity.
Okay, so you're like the second person that I'm meeting that left Nigerian army and went into traditional, is it leadership or chief priest? I don't know. That became a traditional
it's not better
worshiper.
you protect yourself now that we don't have governments, that you cannot even self-defense is not guaranteed anymore.
Okay, I'd like to ask you about the military based on your experience. Now, I don't know if you're in the best position to answer these questions. The kidnappings that are happening all over Nigeria, how do you think this can be combated properly?
That's why I tell you that 1 month, but for generality, 3 months will end all these things. One thing you need to understand, all this kidnapping, all these things, police, see, if police want to track you within 2 seconds, they will do it.
Not even soldiers.
Not so. See, we have joint operations. That's why even in the military, we have the military police. But police, these are the role of a police. You cannot kidnap if we have a restructured military. How will you kidnap when we have the satellites? We have everything to track the phone. We have registered the NIN and all these things. How can you communicate to drop money on the location? And then you people will go and collect that money. If you want to get money, you can put a tracking device on money. There are number tracking code. So all these things, I hate it when somebody will begin to play prank with my intelligence. I hate pretending. I don't know how to beat around the bush. The government have hands. They are the terrorists. That is why a general Bulama come out and said a repentant Boko Haram can become the president. Do you know how insulting that it is? Now, that is why you see that I want to deliberate personally about X-Man, popularly known as Festus. That's Corporal Festus.
That guy that is always making videos on TikTok.
Yes, because I was arrested on the 12th of August 2025 because of X-Man. They want me to cooperate with them to apprehend X-Man. Because why? X-Man makes a threat and some derogatory statements against the chief of army staff, and that is why they are concerned. First of all, I'm not in support of what S-Man is doing, because S-Man is doing the right thing at the wrong time. Because one, as a soldier, as a human being, you need to seek advice. I suffer because of X-Man, and I call him and advise him to just calm down for now. Try and be careful with your words. That is one. Because S-Man said he told the chief of army staff to wash his back. Even the chief of defense staff, wash your back while I wash my back. That is a threat. But on the other hand, Boko Haram beheaded officers. Televised it. They arrested them, granted them amnesty, still give them palliatives. So why would you now say because S-Man, we are at war? You cannot beat a child and expect a child not to cry. So that is why S-Man is crying. But my own is that you don't use emotion to fight this kind of fights. So X-Man has his own way of life. He is more than 18 years. So if they want to go and apprehend him, let them go and apprehend him. So, but why would they now be coming after me? You do know what I passed through?
After you made the video against the Nigerian army, you were arrested for 3 years.
Yes.
And you lost a lot of things in your life. Your family, right?
I lost my family.
You lost your wife.
Even I tried to establish new relationship. We ended up with at least 4 months, after 5 months, we break up because she said I don't have time for her. I care about Nigeria more than my own self. That is the work. That's why I asked her, do you even know what they call soldier? It's a selfless service. My life for millions. So that is why I always respect our wives. It takes a lion's heart to be a soldier's wife. Do you know why it takes 3 years, 4 years? You will not see your husband, but they are still more strong. They will be the father and the mother of our children.
True.
So these are why
you blame your wife for leaving you.
First, I will blame her because one, she is too acquisitive. I am very caring. We soldiers, there is no man, no society that is more caring than soldier. I'm not saying it because I'm a soldier. That is why if any woman divorce a soldier, unless you go and marry a millionaire, it will be hard for you to get it right. Because why? We always give them that respect. Because for them to marry us, one, is a risk. That is why we always say we are at the barrack to protect them. We don't joke with them. But most of them, they are ungrateful. Some of them even took us for granted. Like why you see that I'm angry with my wife. First, I may not blame her because she was arrested for 4 days. She's a woman. Even though she's a barrack girl, it's not easy. I know the trauma. Even me, I've passed through talk more of her. But why would she hide some things from me when I was even smuggling phone to communicate? Like when they raised money for her to build the house, she used the money to go and build house in their family land so that I cannot lay claim to the house.
You told me something behind the scenes that right now you don't have a place you're staying.
I don't have, because the guy I'm staying with gang beated me, seized my phone, transferred all the money in my account because I was giving the daughter my ATM to withdraw money before for me. So, but that one is family problem because I'm a crown prince. I don't want to go too much into details about it. So that is a family problem. I know how I'm going to handle that.
So how are you coping at the moment?
It's not easy. Well, you're not the one that sent me 50,000 and that is what I used to buy. I bought small phone that I could be able to communicate and buy food stuff and other things. So it's not easy because, do you know the day I was gang beaten, that was on the 8th of September, I called most of my colleagues, most of my regulars. I called no less than 64 soldiers to assist me, even if it's 1,000 naira. Let me get myself back. Nobody. Only 2 of my regular, Corporal Francis Sunday Oche and Corporal Tangod Modikaya. Then I know of one of my regular, Corporal Enya Chinasa, a female soldier. These are the only people that are ready to stand by me. The rest one will tell me that I'm not hearing word. This or that, they are paying me salary. I'm supposed to be eating my salary and leave army with. You cannot fight army. You cannot do this. But they forgot that if not for me, all the money, all the salaries, all the allowances they are collecting today, they will not collect all these allowances. So, but I don't blame them. I blame the Nigerians. Because if the masses will key into to my support, all these things will not be happening. Because I'm tired of talking. I want to sweep into actions. That is why I've opened a foundation. Nigerians to support. My main focus is to hold the generals accountable. To hold the generals accountable by renovating barracks, not using substandard products. No. I want people that have the country at heart, that knows that soldiers have paid for this country. They have paid their lives for this country. Look at where soldiers are staying. Dogs cannot even stay. You need to take your time to. That is why you see they refuse to give me my phone, because I video most of the barrack to see where we are living. They will just come and video what they have just renovated. They have renovated like 3 blocks, 4 blocks, while we have like 30, 40 blocks that even some, they are even ghost town. They are collecting money in all those blocks. One thing they will do, if they want to open a location now, location that we have like maybe 2,000 soldiers, they will collect the location. Go and see. They will deploy no less than maybe 200 soldiers collecting the allowances of 2,000 soldiers. So all these things, I am in the position to hold these generals. They cannot kill me. They have poisoned me. They have done everything. That is why in section 286 of the penal code grants us a self-defense, right to self-defense. So my own self-defense is to be a traditionalist, to really practice who I know that are protecting me. So as it is now, no weapon on earth can penetrate me. No poison, because I'm a python in the spiritual realm. So the venom they are using for poison is venom of a python, of a snake. So nothing can kill me. I will follow these generals. I will follow them to the coast. Say they are aquatic. So this is why I'm tired of drama. I'm tired of speaking too much grammar, but action. But now again, I don't have a place to stay, and I want to establish business. I want to take care of myself. If Nigerians are ready for my foundation, fine.
Okay, apart from your foundation, we interviewed him previously, and a lot of people in the comment section really loved the interview, that they requested to see him again. And I'm sure a lot of you are concerned about him, his personal life, maybe not necessarily his foundation, and maybe you would like to support him. So sir, I would like you to call your account number, because this is personal. It's not like we have an objective it's not like we are saying, okay, we are trying to raise money for a business or for rent or something. So this is like, people love you, we've seen it. So there are people who just feel that they just want to drop one or two things, do you understand, to just support you, to say thank you. It's like a show of love. So if you can call an account number, maybe people might reach out and drop something.
Okay, let me call my GT bank account number: 0492137292. That is my GT bank account service number.
What's the name?
Idakmini Martins.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, please let's show this man some love. He also complained to me that they've stopped paying him his salary. I don't know.
No, they are paying my salary. They withdraw everything from my that was why you send me that money now. They withdraw the guy I'm staying in his house.
Okay, they paid you your salary.
Yes, they paid me. The guy seized my ATM by order of my father. I don't know why.
Okay, then withdraw all your money.
They withdraw all the money. I don't have. I was stranded. I was gang beaten because I went to question
I thought
them.
yesterday he said that they stopped paying his salary. I heard something like that yesterday.
No. They withdraw everything, so I don't have anything. I say I want to manage they will pay me next month end salary.
Okay. Yes. So you are still entitled, you still receive your salary. You
salary.
Adjust that at the moment things are just rough.
Things are rough
because somebody took your money.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
took advantage on me now, because
so you are not necessarily stranded anyways. All right. I still have another interview that I would like to have with you. I'd like us to talk about some of the things Nigerian soldiers go through that a lot of people don't know.
Ndị ba ngwadalo li nenu dikun si wee ge ya bụ ife wetelu n'ụbọchị uruchi nkịta. Anyị ga-anapụ n'ukun ri ya ati ya gbasata maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile ụmụnne wetela anyị. Gwa ifu nche n'udo nke unu. Ngwanụ ka emesịa na ụmụnne m.